A very good afternoon to one and all. I, Ruby Gill, welcome all the attendees and the prestigious speakers on the behalf of Lovely Professional University for today's webinar on the topic Career Prospects in Hospitality and Tourism Industry, a World of Opportunities. So attendees today will savor a feast of knowledge from our revered speakers. So allow me to introduce them. Professor Nafees Haider Naqvi, Dean, School of Hotel Management and Tourism, Lovely Professional University. Doctorate from Jagran Lake City University, is an accomplished senior level hospitality and tourism leader with more than 20 years of experience as a successful business contributor, leadership, admissions, business training and placement in corporate and education sector. He has a very rich profile. Published 6 papers and 3 book chapters in national and international journals. To his credit, he has many accolades and laurels. He has been awarded Best Director by International Academic and Research Award, Global Hospitality Award by Swami Vivekananda University, and so on. He is also a proud member of editorial board of various journals of repute. So, sir, it's a privilege to have you on board with us today. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Ruby. Thanks a lot.
Additionally, I welcome our admission expert, Mr. Pankaj Vij, Assistant Director, Head, Department of Tie-Ups, Division of Admissions, Lovely Professional University. With master's degree in management, he has a keen interest in the area of training and development. He is having more than 20 years of experience in multiple domains, including teaching, training, and operations. He has occupied strategic positions in multiple organizations of repute. Today, he will give you an insight of eligibility, fee, scholarship, and infrastructure of the university, which I'm sure will make you save a lot of money. So thank you so much, sir, for joining. With this, we'll begin our today's session. So over to you, Professor Nafees Haider Naqvi, sir, for the content of the day.
Thank you very much, Ruby, for this wonderful introduction. So being a very modest person, I don't think I deserve so much. But anyway, thank you. So good evening, everyone. And good evening, Pankaj sir and Ruby. Today, I suppose to speak about School of Hotel Management and Tourism and what are the opportunities we have in the hospitality and tourism. Gone are the days when people think, especially the Indian mindset was, there are only 2 professions which give you respect, money, and fame in the society, doctorate or engineering. Gone those days. Now the avenue is very vast. Avenue is very vast in terms you have law, you have tourism, hospitality, media, content writers, animations. So the scenario, the horizon is very vast right now. And today I'll brief you about what are the opportunities, not for the jobs, but for the career. There's a difference between job and the career. So what are the career options you have if you choose hospitality and tourism? Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So before going to Lovely, I'll just brief you why hospitality and tourism. Hospitality as well as the tourism is the most oldest profession known to the mankind, because earlier the human were traveling because of food, then traveling because of business, and when he or she travel they need a place to stay on. So the concept of inns, in India we call them sarai, so it comes up. So the history, if you read Bible, there is a chapter in a gospel, I'm forgetting the name, the number. It mentioned that Mother Mary couldn't able to find a room in Bethlehem. What does it mean? It means even even before Christ, there were the profession which is known as hospitality. So it is as old as humankind, one of the most oldest profession in the world. And when we talk about the composition in Indian market, so we see that this is what we do. There are the crises in the industry happened earlier also, now also, and the latest one was COVID. People was in the senses that industry won't come back. But this is the page published by GOV, Government of India, on their Instagram page, My GOV India. They says after the COVID, since November 2020, the industries are picking up. So the highest job generator in the market post-COVID, the highest was telecom, which generated 91% of the jobs post-COVID, and the second highest was hospitality, which generated 58% of jobs. Right. Now, if we talk about GDP, what is GDP? It is basically a gross domestic product of any country, which give us the idea what the country is earning. So if we see the Government of India published GDP data for 2020 December, the year end, it was $2,623 billion. That was the GDP. And out of those $2,623 billion, 9% came from hospitality and tourism, which means $236 billion alone from the hospitality and tourism industry. According to the UNWTO is basically United Nations World Tourism Organization, which works under UN. It says every sixth person working is employed into the sector of hospitality and tourism, and which is really, it is maybe directly or indirect. And after COVID, if we compare the November 2020 data with the November 21 data of room revenue. Room revenue is the income of a hotel which comes from selling of the room. So there is a growth of 169.4% in third quarter of 2020 compared to 2021. So that is the leap we are getting. Now the main question arises, what is hotel management? Hotel management is basically prepare you to serve the people. It is a service industry where you have to deal with the humans, not with the machines. You will be directly dealing with the people. So we are preparing you to how to serve the people, whether nationally or internationally. In both of the sectors, tourism and hospitality, you're supposed to be a service person. Hotel management, the composition of hotel management is front office, which deals with the sailing and the guest relations. Second is housekeeping, which deals with the upkeepment of hotel, cleaning and all. Then comes with food and beverage services, which deal with the serving of the food, taking out the events. And the fourth is food and beverage production, which is commonly known as kitchen, which responsible to prepare the food or cook the food. So you become a chef out of there. Now, what Lovely is doing? Lovely is doing great wonders in the market when it comes to the education, blending with all the components required to become a successful human as well as a profession. Just to keep you in that, 9 out of 10 people who won the medal in Olympic were from Lovely. So that's indeed a very lovely and a proud moment for us that we are providing Olympians to the country and indirectly we are serving the nation. Times High Education Impact Ranking 2022, we ranked 74th number globally. It's not nationally, it is globally. Throughout the world, we are 74th in globe. And we ranked number 3rd in India. We have Atal ranking also. So Lovely ranks 36 amongst top University of India as per the World University Ranking 2020. So these are some of the rankings which motivates you to why to choose Lovely. So if we talk about the School of Hotel Management and Tourism, we ranked 9th pan India in the survey conducted by Outlook magazine. They every year conduct the survey based on the different industry or different streams. So last year they did it for hotel management. So we were 9th in India. So this is the life cycle of Lovely University. We established in 2007. We have 5 domains. The domains are front office, housekeeping, service, production, and tourism. 11 academics program we are running. And apart from that, just a moment, I have a 1,200 students are currently enrolled with us. There are around 6,000 students from hotel management have been passed out and they are doing wonders in the industry. They are creating a very strong alumni bond with the university. 30 plus core faculty, 200 plus international students. The vision of this school is to promote the service excellence for customer delight and right blend of skills and attitude, enhancing leadership qualities for professional and social leadership. Why is the attitude? Skill is okay, but the most important thing when you work in a service industry, your attitude which pays you more than anything. You do wonders with your skills, plus you do many wonders globally if you have a right attitude. Only skills, only degree won't work in the service profession. The mission of the school is to prepare globally employable professionals for hospitality, tourism, and aviation sectors by providing the right balance of academic rigor, practical training, and industry exposure. To undertake research to improve the international competitiveness of the Indian hospitality industry. So this we have covered by hospitality and tourism. So we bring a faculty with a combination of education, research, and community. Uh, Research oriented faculty with the industry experience, because I have a I have a belief, or we work on the lines that until unless you haven't worked for the industry, you cannot prepare the students for the industry. We celebrate all of the occasions like International Chef Day, tourism, product marketing, सब कुछ बनाते हैं जिसमें we celebrate the different festivals, International Chef Day, World Tourism Day, India Tourism Day, Indian Chef Day, Coffee Day. So on these occasions, we used to call the people from the industry. Like last time, we called Chef Raman from Canberra, Australia. We have a guest lecture from Mr. Sudhanshu Gupta on the tourism product market. These are the some events where the chef Rahul Wali, he's an entrepreneur, an expert in Kashmiri cuisine. Chef Raman, he was with us. Chef Ashish Chopra, one of the biggest name in the industry when it comes to culinary. So this is me. These are the domains we were talking about. Food production is headed by Chef Amit Joshi. F&B service headed by Dr. Sanjeev Sharma. Housekeeping headed by Dr. Amrik Singh. Front office again by Dr. Amrik Singh, because housekeeping and front office, when we combine both of the domains, we comes out with a new nomenclature, which is room division. Then Dr. Sandeep Walia is with us for tourism and airlines. So the domain is food production. As I told you, you become chef if you opt for the food production as your final year, not the specialization, but as your career option. So you become chef. And again, in that particular domain, there are many sections where you can opt for. Bakery is one of them, butchery is another, guard manjar, Indian kitchen. Again, Indian kitchen has a subsections like tandoor, gravy, South Indian, North Indian. Likewise, continental, Chinese, Thai, Mexican, Oriental, Arabic. So it's an endless list in food production. So it's up to you where you want to explore yourself. Then room division again is a combination of housekeeping and front office. Housekeeping deals with the cleaning, maintenance, front office deals with the face. It's considered the face of the hotel, and this is the area where the guest comes for the first time and leaves the hotel at the last time. Then the courses we offer PhD in hotel management, PhD in tourism, postgraduate programs, MBA tourism and hospitality, MSc in hotel management. The undergraduate programs is Bachelor of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Bachelor in Hotel Management and Catering Technology, BSc in Hotel Management, BA Culinary Arts. BA Culinary Arts is basically targeting to the students, those who are determined to become chef only. They are 110% confirmed that they don't want to change their stream, their domain, they want to become chef only. Then those concrete students can join BA Culinary Arts, BSc in Airlines and Tourism and Hospitality, BBA in Tourism and Hotel Management, BBA Airlines and Airport Management. So BA Culinary Arts, it's a 3 years program with 6 semesters. These are the industry inputs. We have a class apart. At par with the industry standards, we have labs, which include 6 labs of production, and we have a separate bakery lab. We have quantity training kitchen, basic training kitchen, advanced training kitchen. We have 4 service restaurants where the students serve to the faculty, to the guests, and other dignitaries as and when they come. We have a proper functional aviation lab. We do have a property management system, which is the highest one. We are opting for Opera now. We have basic housekeeping lab and the model rooms. School of Hotel Management governs university hotel, which is called Uni Hotel, which has 24 rooms, which are as par with the four-star category of the rooms. Then the Bachelor of Hotel Management, again, it's a 4 years program. BSc is a 3 years program. So system is again the semester 1. MSc is a 2 years program. System is semester. Industrial training input is given. It's a very important part when we come for the industrial training. Every program, be it 4 years, 3 years, or 2 years, it has a compulsory component of industrial training. Like in a 3-year and 4-year program, it's a compulsory whole semester training. Means 16 weeks to 20 weeks training compulsory in the hotel for any 3 years or 4 years program. When it comes to MBA and MSc, there's a compulsory summer internship program which goes up to 8 weeks. So that is compulsory component. These are certain sectors where you can see yourself once you've done your degree: hotels, resorts, wellness centers, management colleges, cruise lines, airlines, IRCTC, and quick service restaurants like McDonald's, KFC, Subway. So these are the things where you can think of your making your career. Even the government is now coming up with the new jobs in tourism department and they're also running some hotels. IRCT is a semi-government organization. Airlines catering, our core strength, the basically international placements and internship. We are regularly sending our students for international training and placements. Alumni and support mentoring system, strong industry connect and industry interface, learning by doing. The ratio of practical and theory in hotel management is 7:3. 3 hours, 3 hours theory and 7 hours practical in a week. That is why we call learning by doing. Cultural diversity of a student. We have the student from many countries, nationality. When you interact with them, your personality develop many folds. Rather than interacting with only Indian student, you will get a chance in Lovely to interact people from France, interact people from South Africa, interact people from African countries, from Middle East, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh. So that will increase your exposure to a new horizon, and your personality will develop many folds compared to a single culture, diversified colleges or the universities. 80% plus faculty with rich industry experience. So just to highlight this highest package with the in the hotel management department is 6.5 lakhs national, and international was 24 lakhs per annum. These are the certain placement partner. Because of the constant of the space, I could not show you all of them, but we have beyond this list, and which is very exhaustive and long. We have Lalit, we have Oberoi, Taj, ITC, Radisson, Leela, Hyatt, Sarovar, Westin, Park, Country Inn Suites, McDonald's, Yum Brands, Costa Coffee. These are certain partners with us. Thank you very much. And now I'm open for the questions if you have any.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your vision. And indeed, this presentation was very informative and engaging for all the attendees. And yes, sir, we have few queries from our attendees. So there's one query from Suman Sani. She wants to know that are there any international options in the hospitality and tourism?
Yes, they are available, especially if you talk about the culinary part. The Indian chefs are very much sought out in the world now, because the people are getting more conscious about, more knowledgeable about Indian food, and they are opting to the vegetarianism. And apart from that, also being a country where we believe Atithi Devo Bhava, so Indian hospitality professionals are very sought out in the market, be it national or international. No issue.
Thank you so much, sir. And there's another question from Prakhar Mishra. He wants to know what are the prospects of hospitality sector post-COVID?
As I shown you the graphic, it was basically taken from the Instagram. Post COVID means December, after December 2020, the two industry were the highest one, those who are giving us the jobs. One is the telecom, which generated 91% jobs in the market, contributed 91%, and the second one is the hospitality, which contributed 58% new job generations. Apart from that, if we see the JLL, it's a very reputed research company. They research that since November 2020 and compared to November 21, there was a rise of 169.4% in room revenue in India. So COVID has gone now. For the industry, it's finished. Alas, don't worry about that.
Thank you so much, sir. So there's another very interesting question from Vidhi Mahajan. She wants to know, out of tourism and hospitality and hotel management, out of these two domains, which is better option for girls?
That depends. What is your orientation? Because both of the industry doesn't bother about the gender. We never bother about it. So it's basically up to the candidate where they want to go. Both the industry, both the domains have the ample opportunity for girls as well as for the boys also. But you have to see where your mind is oriented, what is your inclination, and suppose you take hospitality, front office and services, very good for girls. Housekeeping used to be called, earlier it used to be called the female department because it has to do with some decoration, upkeepment and all that. And travel and tourism also is a good opportunity if you want to travel, like if you want to go to airlines, whether it's in a ground staff or flight stewardess. So both of them are the ample and they are the safest industry. Don't worry about
Thank you so much, sir. Last but not the least, a question from Ankit Jha. He wants to know that how does LPU facilitate student industry interactions on the campus?
it. Can you repeat it? I missed the earlier part.
So you're not audible?
Can you repeat it? I missed the beginning part.
Yes, sir. There's a query from Ankit Jha. He wants to know that how does LPU facilitate student industry interaction on the campus?
Okay, industry interaction in the campus. We expose you to the industry in the many forms, like mentoring from the industry, guest lectures, workshops conducted by the industry people, and apart from that, a compulsory component is industrial training, optional component is vocational training, and another option is outdoor catering, for which we have MOU with the industry in Jalandhar and nearby area. So we are in continuous, we have a, sorry, we have corporate advisory board in each and every school where we continuously call the people from the industry to the campus, or we will take the student to their properties for the industrial visits. So it is well equipped structure and a well equipped program. Don't worry about that industry connect and all that.
So we have, I think people are very curious to be the part of LPU and be the part of your school. So there's another question from Khushi Sharma. She wants to know, can you help me with the cruise liners where we can be a part of it after placements?
Okay. Not after the placement, you can be you can directly join cruise liners from the campus itself. Just to inform the audience that within 10 days we are going to have PO cruise with us for the placement for the final year students. So it's continuous process. This year they are coming to us and they will be supposed to go to Bombay for attending the interview. This time it's the first time in the Punjab. Lovely will be hosting PO cruises in the campus for the placements. Don't worry, it's well connected
Thank you so
system.
much, sir.
We have many
Thank
alumni. We have many alumni, those who are working in cruise right now. In production, I have three faculties, those who have experience in cruise lines, extensive experience. So we are equipped on that part also.
Thank you so much, sir, for resolving all the queries of our attendees. And now we'll quickly move to our admission expert, Mr. Pankaj Vij, for the admission part of our university. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I guess my screen is visible and I'm audible. Okay, great. So that was a great insight into the world of hospitality sector. Well, it's a news for me as well because I'm not from the same sector. Got a lot of insight into what Dr. Saab just told us. So I'll just move away a little bit from the topic, not exactly, but a little bit. First of all, telling the students about what they can expect when they come to the campus, and the second thing is that just to take things ahead of what Dr. Naqvi just said. So I'll be facilitating the students with the eligibility criteria, the fee structures, and so on and so forth when it comes to the hotel management and the hospitality programs. So let me start off. I'll start off on a very positive note, and the positive note is that some of our brave hearts just brought laurels to the country, and it was Tokyo Olympics 2020, which were held in 21. So 11 of some of our brave hearts, the likes of Bajrang Punia, the likes of Neeraj Chopra, they participated in these games. 7 of our hockey team members of the Indian hockey squad were from LPU. So this is the university is not only known for creating researchers or academicians, but LPU is also known for creating sports people. Now, so students, previous 2 years have been a little difficult, but now the things are looking up. So what you can expect when you come to the campus? This is what you can expect when you come to the campus. The year was 2019, and we hosted the 106th edition of the Indian Science Congress at LPU, and it was inaugurated by none other than the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. Then we have also had quite a few intellectuals coming to the campus. His Holiness the Dalai Lama was here a few years back, giving away degrees in one of the convocation ceremonies. 2 former presidents of India and Afghanistan sharing the same stage and giving away degrees to the students. Former Finance Minister of India, late Shri Arun Jaitley ji, was here a few years back, starting up a startup school. Venkaiah Naidu ji, the Vice President of India, was here in 2018, giving away degrees to students in one of the convocation ceremonies. Not only politicians, but people apart from that, intellects of different kinds, such as Gauhar Gopal Das was here in the campus some time back, giving away live sermons to the students, to the parents, and to the faculty. Well, not only politicians and other intellects, but the real heroes, or the real life heroes of our young generation, they also throng the campus and interact with the students, not just to sing and dance, but also to interact and to share their life experiences with students. So that's the kind of exposure that you can expect when you come to the campus. Talking about infrastructure is a very important part of education, and this is a marvel of a building that you're seeing on your screen. 14 blocks joined back to back, housing the central library of the university. Apart from that, we also have quite a few departments within this building. This is a glimpse of the auditorium that we have at LPU. We have an auditorium which has a capacity of more than 2,500 people in a single go. And that's a glimpse of one of the computer labs that we have got. We've got ample lot of labs in the entire campus. You name a discipline that we are offering, and we have got ample lot of workshops and labs in ample quantity. Talking about the libraries, we have got complete RFID generated libraries, automated libraries. We have a central library, plus we also have libraries of each department separately. And that's a marvel of a building. In fact, this is the building which houses the hotel management and the hospitality department as well. But this building also houses the mall within the campus. So let me just take you into the mall. That's the interiors of the mall, and it houses the problem stores and everything from where students can purchase their stuff. The mall also houses a fully equipped gymnasium with international trainers. It houses some of the recreational facilities such as the bowling alley. God forbid any student falls ill, but if any student falls ill, we are ready. We have got a university hospital within the campus. It's a 25-bedded hospital with resident medical doctor staff and even a dental chair at your disposal. That's a vision of an outdoor auditorium that we have at LPU, a panoramic view of the university. We are a very lush green university, owing to which we have been ranked amongst the top 10 cleanest campuses in India, and that is not a self-proclaimed thing, but it has been offered or it has been awarded to us by none other than the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, the Union Government of India. That's a night vision. If you're a sporting freak, well, LPU is the right place to be. We have got Olympic-sized swimming pool. It's an all-weather swimming pool that we have got, and we even have a shooting range. You name a court, you get it. Badminton, basketball, volleyball, any court, we have got ample lot of them, and even a squash court at your disposal. So that's a aerial view of our sporting complex that we have got, indoor sporting complex that we have got at LPU. A residential facility, once again, a very, very important part of any education institution. We have got a residential facility which is completely manned by security guards. It's a big residential facility that we have got. More than 20,000 students and faculty members can stay in these residential facilities. These are some of the amenities that we are offering to our students within the campus. We have got banks, ATMs, it's a complete Wi-Fi campus. We have got even a post office and gymnasium, hospitals, and so on. Now, students, allow me to take you to the website wherein I'm going to show you how to check out the eligibility, the fee structures, and other information from the website. So you just log on to lpu.in. You go to admissions. In admissions, after 12th programs, go to regular programs. I repeat, lpu.in admissions, and then after 12th undergraduate programs, you can search over here. Post-graduation programs, you can search over here, and similarly other programs as well. So I just take, for instance, after 12th programs. So I just click over here. It takes me to the next page, wherein you'll see all the disciplines that are being offered at Lovely University, and I would be looking at hotel management and tourism. So I find out hotel management and tourism. So I just click it over here. Let us say that I want to go in for a program called the BSc in hotel management. Let's say if I go in for a program called BSc in hotel management, or let it be BSc Airlines, Tourism, Hospitality Management, any one of them. So I just pick up BSc Airlines, Tourism and Hospitality Management. I click it over here. It takes me to the next page, wherein first thing that I find is the eligibility of the program. So if some student wants to take admission in the BSc Airlines, Hospitality and Tourism program, then in that particular case, the eligibility would be passed with 50% marks in aggregate in 12th with English, means English is a compulsory subject student should have started, or equivalent subject to qualifying LP Nest. Now, LP Nest is an exam which is Lovely Professional University National Entrance and Scholarship Test. This is a prerequisite in order to take admission with this program, that is the BSc Airlines, Tourism, Hospitality. So student should have 50% marks in 12th and should have studied English, and thereafter student has to write the LP Nest exam. It's an online exam, multiple choice questions and no negative marking. So you just have to clear this particular exam. If you clear this exam, you can take admission in the said course, and if you clear this exam with good marks, then you can also fetch a good scholarship. Now, talking about scholarship, fee and scholarship will be the next thing that I'll be showing you. So I just go to the top of the screen. There's a thing called fee written over here. I just click it, and I go to the fee structure of the program. The fee structure of the program is 80,000 per semester. Any student scoring 80 to 89.99% of marks in 12, or is amongst the category 3 of our LP Nest exam, it's one and the same thing. The student gets a 28% scholarship, and the fee goes down to 57,600 rather than 80,000. Thereafter, if a student has got 90 to 94.99% of marks in 12, or is amongst the category 2 of our LP Nest exam, there's a 38% scholarship. The fee goes down to 49,600 per semester. Thereafter, if a student has 95 or above in 12th standard, or is amongst the category 1 of our LP Nest exam, there's a 48% scholarship, and the fee goes down to 41,600 per semester. My dear attendees, it's worth mentioning over here that's the scholarship once administered. These scholarships which I'm talking about, that is LP Nest or on the basis of marks in 12th, this scholarship once administered shall remain the same way throughout the course of the program. It's not only that these two kind of scholarships are being offered, there are other scholarships that we are offering. All you need to do is go on the top of the screen once again and go to the scholarship section, and you just click it, and you get a whole lot of scholarships apart from these two which we have seen. The other scholarships that we are offering, other scholarships are like scholarships on the basis of somebody has done innovation, startups, or entrepreneurship. Somebody has excelled in this stream. So in that case also we have got scholarships. Somebody has excelled in the world of sports, culture, co-curricular activity or extracurricular activity. Such students also get scholarships. And if a student is a board topper, it's amongst the top 20 candidates of the board exam, then once again there's scholarship for such students as well. Moving on, we have got certain financial aids. Now these financial aids are once again relaxations in fee that we provide. This is provided to somebody who is maybe a student from a very humble background, humble economic background. Such a student can apply for such a scholarship. If somebody's parents are working with the defense forces, once again we have got financial aids, means some fee relaxations for such students. If God forbid some student is an orphan student, such a student is also in for a financial aid. Similarly, a disabled student or a blind student, means any disabled student of such kind, can also apply for the financial aid. So we have got gambit of scholarships that we are offering. So a student can means avail any of these scholarships, whatever he or she qualifies for. So that's um, the entire thing, or the entire information regarding how you can fetch a program, how you can find the eligibility of a program, fee of a program, scholarships that are being offered in that program. So the whole lot of information, or the precise information, you can get from the website. In case you want to speak to our counselors, in case you want to speak to our admission experts, then you can always call to us on 01824 517 000. You can just take down the snapshot of this particular slide. You can always write to us on admissions@lpu.co.in. And as I just showed you, that you can always visit us on www.lpu.in to know precise details about the choice of your course or the choices course that you have. So on that note, I would like to sign off, and back to you, Ruby.
Thank you so much, sir, for the detailed information. And attendees, yes, you have heard our mentorship. So good things come to people who wait, but better things come to those who go out and get them. So don't just sit back and relax. Grab the opportunity to take admissions in your preferred program and get early decision benefits. So experts, thank you so much. This webinar was on career prospects in hospitality and tourism. And experts, your years of research, your depth of understanding the topic, and your ability to present the topic in such a wonderful way produce one of the most insightful and amazing evening for all the attendees. On the behalf of all the attendees of this webinar, I want to thank you for your amazing presentation. Hopefully, attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information provided in this webinar to take better decisions regarding admissions. So thank you so much. And attendees, I enjoyed bringing this session to you, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much. So until next time, I, Ruby Gill, sign off.